if there are any male allies in the room, keep your hands up. Can all the women, all the ladies clap for them? Well, thank you, everybody. I am pulling on my speech, but I am here with Men4Choice. And Men4Choice is a national organization that was created about 7 years ago. And we believe men need to step off the sidelines and stand as allies for the reproductive freedom movement. As men, it may not be our bodies under attack, but when others' rights are at risk, we cannot remain silent. This is a moment for action, and that's why we stand here with you today as Men4Choice. Now, why do I care so much about this issue personally? It's very, very, very close to my heart. I'm here because I believe it's not the government's place to dictate what a woman does with her body. For example, growing up, my mom became a mother at 17 years old, very young. Despite pressure from my family to consider an abortion, she chose to raise me, giving up her education and dreams during her senior year of high school. For a long time, because of this, I didn't really understand the complexes of the decision that she made. But as I got older, my stance towards abortion was always that I was against it. But as I got a little more older, I started to understand that this is not a matter of what my personal beliefs are, of what my mom went through. It is a matter of that she had a choice to make that decision, to not get married. And why this matters to all of us today. Reproductive freedom affects all of us. Everyone loves someone who's had an abortion, whether they know it or not. And it's not politicians who should decide what happens in a doctor's office. It's a woman and that very doctor. In Arizona, we've already seen the power of our collective voice. In November, like we said before, we voted yes on Proposition 139 to protect reproductive rights. Clap? No? But the fight is not over. Since Roe v. Wade was overturned, women have been forced to make life or death decisions. We've seen the headlines, we've seen the sad, heartbreaking stories, and no one, no family, no person should have to have those tough conversations in public. It should be left between the family and the doctor. Because of those stories that we've seen that abortion bans have become extremely harmful because they strip away a woman's autonomy and the freedom of families to make decisions, what is best for them. Now, the fight, it may seem like it's over, but it's far from over. And the challenges my mom faced are still real today. Well, Arizona has more freedoms now than more states. We know that freedom is never guaranteed. With an anti-choice president and a conservative Supreme Court and a conservative Arizona state legislature right behind us, we must stay vigilant. So what can we do? For the men listening today, it's time to stand up, start organizing, and supporting organizations like Planned Parenthood. Thank you all for organizing this event. Who have fought for decades for the reproductive rights. And if you want to take action, I encourage you to join Men4Choice. Become an ally today. It's an opportunity for you to get off the sidelines and to stay engaged and make a real impact in this movement. Now, I also wanted to plug in the application for our fellowship. We do 10 weeks program where you'll learn about the reproductive rights freedom movement and how to organize your male peers to be allies in this fight. If you're interested, come talk to me after this speech or go to Men4Choice.com to learn about it. To the women and people impacted by this issue, I want you to know that I stand with you. And just like me, with what we do Proposition 139, we'll continue to fight for your rights. We see you, and we're committed to helping you make your voice heard every single day. this is a moment where we all need to act, whether to join Planned Parenthood, Men4Choice, or any other organizations that are here today to support reproductive freedom. The key is to do something. Yes. If all of us aren't free, none of us are free. Yes. Thank you all for being here today, and together we'll continue to fight, and we will win.